Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're gonna test three types of coffee, three types of espresso shots, okay? So shot number one, the one coming from the Breville Espresso machine, which I'm using Lavazza Super Crema. I love this coffee, it's absolutely great. Strongly recommend. I usually buy that at online. I'm gonna also try this, so we're gonna compare the espresso from this machine with the two espresso shots from the Breville Nespresso machine. And I'm using here now the Lavazza capsule, one of these Lavazza capsules. It's not that firm. It's some sort of aluminum foil, but it's not that firm. But anyway, we're gonna try this one, and we're gonna try with the Kazaar Nespresso pod, and this is a strength 13. So the reason why I want to show you this, and I'm going to show you that coffee from this machine is much more, it's actually stronger, it's much more crema and flavor in comparison to the coffees from this machine. It's a great machine, but you know, it doesn't necessarily does all the coffee that I really like. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I'm gonna pull a shot of this machine. Move some cups around. All right, here we go. So now we got the coffee. All I'm gonna do now is make sure I can adjust the coffee here. Okay, so you gotta do that. Why? Coffee needs to fit properly done. So now I'm gonna temper the coffee. Just make sure everything is set up properly together. Put the coffee in there, and I'm gonna extract one shot of this particular coffee. Okay, let's go. Good amount of pressure, as you can see. So that's a great shot, I would say. And I'm gonna leave this aside. So this is done. Okay, fully extracted coffee. One thing you should always do is you can just mix your coffee. Why? It's actually very important. But look at the crema. Look at the color. That coloration, this crema, you cannot get anywhere. Now let's start with Lavazza. And in the Lavazza, in the Breville machine, I'm actually using the espresso shot. There's the ristretto shot, which is a single shot, the espresso shot, which is like a regular espresso shot, and there's a lungo shot. So we're gonna use the espresso shot. All right, put the pot in, and let's see what we get for the espresso shot from this one. As you can see, we get some crema, but the color is very different from one to the other. And for latte art and cappuccinos, this one here is way better. So this one is almost like a, you know, it looks very watered to me, and this foam it's not very dense if you look at both foams. But anyway, yep, we can mix up too if you want to. Good. And we're gonna compare the colors later on. So now I'm gonna use one of the original Nespresso pods, and the reason why is Nespresso pods are so well done, very firm in here, and this is a strong coffee. Okay, so I just want to make sure you can compare all different coffee shots and espresso shots, so you can make a decision. You know? And I'll give you my opinion. It's a little bit stronger, as you can see, a little bit darker than the other one. This is a stronger coffee. Okay, coming up. it gives you that impression, and I'm gonna air quote the impression, that you have a lot of foam. You do have a lot of foam, but not the necessary foam that you would use on a latte art. Why? It's just very different. You need contrast when you're doing latte art, and you can see here that these coffees are very like distinguished. So this obviously is a darkest, a lot of flavor. This is the second one, probably this is the last one. I'm not a big fan of the Lavazza espresso pods, but one thing for sure, when you smell this, when you smell the coffee from this machine, it's interesting. You don't get a lot of coffee flavor. It's very, very interesting. Whereas this one, you get the full body, full flavor, and which is awesome. So I'm gonna try them all now. Start with the weaker one. It's a good coffee, but it tastes like a little bit of watery for me, not a lot of flavor. Let's try this one now, the Kazaar. This one it's better. It's very soft, better. I like strong coffee and lots of flavor. This has a lot of flavor. It's a little bitter on this coffee, but there's no identity. This one, you can actually taste the crema. So these two, even though they kind of look alike a little bit, this one has a lot more flavor, and guarantee you is the best option for lattes. But if I will use a cafe latte with this machine, which I'll post in another video, I'll definitely use with the stronger coffee. Thanks for watching, everybody, and keep the coffee going.